All right. Hi there, Scorpios. Welcome back. So first off, briefly, thank you so much for your lovely messages and all of your patience over the last week that I was MIA. Sorry, I had a bad bout of asthma and I actually lost my voice for a period of time. So I was still fine, but I just didn't have any speech for a little bit. So I am back, and next week we'll be back to our normal schedule. But in the meantime, I want to get this one reading out to you this week. This is all because on the 20th of October, we had that hunter's moon. And, the ancients used to look at that as the time where animals were fattening themselves up. People were gathering resources that they would need for those winter months. So I'm asking the question, what are you gathering around you right now? By the way, if I look a little rugged today, yeah, I am. It's real cold. It's rainy. I've been out in the weather and I will be going back out again shortly. So I came back from a hike, threw on a little bit of makeup, some giant earrings, and I said, let's go do this. Let's get on camera looking rugged. Let's do this. So you guys are starting out with the Judgment card. What are you gathering around you? Possibly healing, possibly forgiveness, possibly reconciliation. But next to it, we have the Page of Coins that came out in the reverse and the Nine of Coins in the upright. Scorpios, I feel as if maybe making peace with the situation. This does not mean this is a love relationship that we're talking about, but you perhaps, I want to say, releasing something, maybe even releasing yourself from something that was hurtful, something that, dragged you down and made you feel like, man, I wish that this could be resolved. Maybe you resolve it within yourself. You notice that third eye chakra is open here in this card. I feel either you subconsciously know that someone wants you to forgive them, and you think in your own mind, I do forgive it, but I don't need to readdress this. I'm okay. I don't need to talk it out again. And I'm doing really great. Talk about gathering resources. This is somebody single. You notice she's holding this dove, finding peace in their personage. Sorry, my tummy is rumbling. I'm very hungry right now. And all of these pentacles are around her because she has a ton of success around her. She has a ton of financial abundance around her. It doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine, but I feel like you've made peace with whomever couldn't step up and maybe be there for you. You simply are like, you know what? Actually, I'm here for me. I made good on everything in my life, and I created the life I needed to have. And to be completely honest, I'm pretty proud of what I've done. I like this vibe because it's all about you perhaps stepping into this. You know what? I think I want to go with this deck. I feel like it's all about you stepping into this really powerful energy vibe. It is all about your personal strength. You are definitely gathering in, I think, financial success. Maybe you have forgiven yourself for choices, like maybe you gave a lot of your precious energy to someone who couldn't be there for you, and maybe you were actually mad at yourself for having done that. You're like, I don't need to be upset with myself. I always come out landing on my feet because I have what it takes to progress forward in life. This could also be somebody wanting to reconcile with you, and you may be not answering that call. You might actually, sorry, total change in storyline here. If this person is trying to come back in, you may sense that somebody is driving down your street, hoping to bump into you. You feel their energy approaching you, yet you don't have communication with this person, and you could even miss their call or their outreach, maybe because you are busy earning those pentacles. You're busy working. Heck, maybe you're on a vacation with some of that hard-earned money that you had. This could be something where an individual is trying to come in and make an apology to you or make things right with you, and yet you're off doing your own single successful thing, and you may actually miss this communication. But you may sense that someone attempted to show up, like, you suddenly think of them and you go, why do I feel like this person is somewhere in my energy field, even though I'm not present? Why do I feel like they're in my environment? Like if you're out of town or something, but they show up or they send roses to your office or, whatever it is. And yet I'm like, well, so-and-so doesn't even work here. You've changed jobs or you're on a vacation. So you're not there to receive whatever the offer is. So that could be one storyline here as well. Okay, now you saw me shuffle this other deck and we got a couple of cards out. I haven't even looked to see what they are. Ooh, Scorpio, there you are. All right, so we start out with, you're going to have a choice to make. Two of Swords. You, I feel like you're going to have a choice to make either in who you allow into your life, a choice possibly on, you may want to choose to be single for a while. You're not letting anybody come toward you right now. But it could also be you have a choice to make about whether or not you answer that offer or that apology that somebody is sending out, that judgment card, them wanting to reconcile with you. Look, I don't see you taking rapid action to move toward this person. Chariot in the reverse. It's almost like you kind of sit on this for a while and you go, how do I feel about this? With the Death card is all about major transformation. I almost feel as if, I feel like you're saying no to someone, but you're saying no to them with pure silence. You are actually truly, completely, and utterly realizing that you have moved beyond it. If there were things that you didn't know about a relationship with somebody that you had in the past, and you always were like, what is it that they're not telling me? What is it that they're hiding? I actually feel like with this card, you're saying, I don't really care about the skeletons in their closet. I don't need to know anymore. I've actually let it go. I'm not trying to move back together with them. I'm not trying to get back into harmony with them. Their opportunity with me maybe has passed. Because this is you and your strongest energy. This is you saying, you notice how she's not actually pulling the curtains back. She's about to, but I almost feel like you're saying, I've grown beyond the need to know. With that Seven of Cups in the reverse, the one thing I'm sure of, because I'm not tangled up in my mind anymore, I'm not trying to figure this person out anymore. Maybe this person wants to come forward and reveal everything. I don't think I care anymore. We got that Knight of Swords in the reverse. It just keeps feeling over and over, Scorpio, like you are in your strongest vibe. You are in your most potent energy. And what you realize is whatever opportunities might have slipped by, it didn't slip by you. They missed their shot with you. You didn't miss your shot with them. And with that newfound sense of awareness, it's kind of like, hey, it is what it is. I'm not going to worry about this. I don't see you turning around to come back and make peace with this person. I see you saying, I don't need to revisit things from my past. Just like I said at the beginning, maybe you're like, hey, I don't need to feel bad about this, that, or the other thing, whatever has already happened. I've made peace with it. I'm good with it. I'm good with my choices. I move forward. It's the same thing if it's somebody trying to come back in toward you. I feel like you sit with this for a little bit and you go, should I answer their call? They want to talk to me. They want to make things right. They want to explain things. I don't need to know. I don't need their explanation. I've grown beyond that. I've shed my old skin. They can keep their secrets. I'm not going their direction. To have two cards here that both are saying, I'm actually not moving forward toward this person. I don't feel like you want to lift a finger to put your precious energy back into that pot of stew. Okay. I don't know how else to say it, but you are so far moving beyond that. Tell me, where are you going then? Since you're gathering this, I'm going to say you're gathering the strength to simply look forward. You know, you don't live in your past. Wow. Two of Wands. And this is you confidently choosing a new path for yourself. I feel like some of you really climbed up out of whatever difficulty you had with this person. You already set yourself free from this. They maybe don't know. Normally this is you at a crossroads. You're not at a crossroads. You have been well on your way to moving beyond this relationship, this heartbreak, this situation. And it's like you're just now realizing how far you've already come. You're not at a crossroads. You actually are possibly kind of defending yourself a little bit against that person coming back in because you like the direction your life is going. You're healthy, you're fit, you're strong. Some of you, it's almost like if this person reaches out to you, it's a wonderful opportunity for you to go, I wondered what that might feel like if they ever did show back up or try to come back in. And I'm so surprised to find like, I'm so good without this. I'm so healthy. I'm so strong. I didn't know how far I'd come. It's a remarkable thing because you have absolutely surpassed whatever this sorrow was. Now, this does not have to be a relationship situation. This does not have to be that, right? This could be anything that you have gone beyond. Wow. You are putting all of your energy into something brand new. So just like we saw with that Page of Pentacles in the past, you may not respond to this person reaching out to you. It's because you are realizing, I want to give my pentacles someplace else. When I reach out to someone, it'll be somebody new, somebody else, somebody different, somebody where I feel like some of you are already starting to talk to somebody else or having this person reach out to you because you are single here. Having this person reach out to you is actually the catalyst to make you say, I'm not interested in my past. I am interested in meeting somebody new though. And the reason I'm saying this is because if you're giving your pentacle to somebody new, you also have the Eight of Wands that came out in the upright. This is you realizing how set free you are of old heartbreak, old hurt. You are so ready to have communication with somebody else. And I feel like because you are ready to take this is like you being simply willing to take a little step forward toward meeting somebody else. I feel like somebody comes busting in the gates who's been chomping at the bit to get a shot with you. Somebody cannot wait to talk to you. And this is joyful. This is exciting. It's funny because again, we have the Two of Swords here, but this Two of Swords is what I would say is I feel like somebody's very stuck on you. I feel like they can see you moving away. I feel like maybe subconsciously you also know this. You already know, just like you knew with that third eye there showing in that first card, that Judgment card, you already know that it won't necessarily really hit this person that they lost you until right about now. Now they're very stressed out. Now they are realizing that they are the ones stuck on you. That Two of Swords, all the blocking that they did in the past, all the things that they didn't open up about in the past. Wow, this is tough. This is tough because it's like somebody thought, but maybe one day when I'm ready to tell the truth, or maybe one day when I'm ready to open up, that's when Scorpio, it's on my terms. I'll tell Scorpio how I feel about them, or I'll invest in Scorpio when I'm good and ready. And it's like it didn't factor in that Scorpio's not going to be around and available by the time you're ready. Scorpio is worthy of an offer now. And if somebody doesn't make Scorpio an offer, somebody else will. Scorpio's a hot commodity here. And I feel like it's just now registering in someone. Why? I don't really want to talk too much about this past, but because your awareness seems to pick up on their vibe, I just wonder, why did they do this? They've got an Ace of Swords that's in the reverse and the Emperor in the upright. It does kind of look like somebody was unclear on how to take charge of things, take charge of themselves, how to step up and be ready. I actually feel like this might have been a situation where it was like, maybe Scorpio wanted somebody to be ready for a real grown-up commitment, like, hey, I want a relationship to go to the next level. And maybe somebody was still in player energy, still in like, well, I'm not ready for anything that's a commitment. I'm just having fun. And so Scorpio said, go have all the fun you want. I'm moving my direction. And I feel like someone was unclear that, oh, wow, I did want something stable. I did want something mature. I'm not sure why they found this out too little too late, that now they really want to be a grown, like this is an Emperor is like relationship oriented, where it's like the marriage quality of kind of relationship. Could be an Aries that you dealt with. Whatever this was, you got somebody new on the scene. But it's interesting because someone is reaching out to you and they can't get in touch with you. You find out they've reached out to you, yet you're not interested in getting in touch with them. You truly have moved on, and that Them reaching out is actually what lets you know you really are ready to meet somebody else. And they simultaneously recognize how much they've lost and that they now want to be that match to the Scorpio. Now, of course, this is just a story, right? Maybe this is not a situation that resonates with you at all. If not, just release it. It's for somebody else, right? But it's interesting to see that. Let me just ask what the outcome is. Let's go with this deck. What is the outcome? Since this keeps showing up, it's that, or this person is stressed to the max thinking, I wasn't ready, but now you're going to meet that perfect emperor. I know you are, because I know, and again, I don't read for genders, right? So this could be masculine or feminine, but this could be somebody that is so stressed out thinking Scorpio is going to meet the love of their life. They're going to meet the person that I should have been, could have been. So the outcome here is a 10 of Swords. It does look like there's an ending, and then to have that 3 of Coins in the reverse, excuse me, 4 of Coins in the reverse. I don't know why I want to say 3. This is, I feel like somebody knows that you're releasing them because there is something else coming in. It could be a fire sign for sure. It could be a fire sign only because of that Emperor and because of that 8 of Wands. Whoever's you're talking to, there is this vibe, this energy here. We got 2 of Wands, 6 of Wands, Emperor, all of that talks of fire sign energy. But then that Page of Pentacles, you're ready and willing to talk to somebody new. And that somebody new, they may be everything you ever wished for. And this person who couldn't commit in the past, unfortunately, they are aware that you are meeting the person that they wish that they had been ready to be. But if someone was not ready, then that's just it. They were not ready. And that's not a tragedy. That's, I mean, perhaps it is for them, but, you know, ideally, we want to match with people that are in the same headspace that we are in so that we can have that happiness together, and not everything has to be like, you know, an obstacle course, so that romance can actually be fun and satisfying instead of hurtful and confusing. And it just kind of seems like if someone played a bunch of head games or something, then it's almost a little bit of the karmic balance then, that you've moved beyond that. You don't need to know all their answers. You're done with something, and an amazing partner is coming in for you because you're truly ready for that. And they got to watch you go be happy with the person they wish that they had been. That, you know, I don't read vindictive reads, but I will just say it's more like cause and effect in this story. Whatever this is, it's passionate, it's long lasting, it's the Emperor would be, whether you're masculine or feminine, that would still represent the person that you have a long-term stable commitment with. So that's what's coming in for the outcome. Anyway, I'm going to leave this one here. I'm sorry it got so long. You guys take good care of yourselves. If it's not your story, just release it with love for somebody else. These are just stories, so only take the messages that are uplifting out of it. I wish you nothing but the best always.